What is up, my friends? Here we go. Done. Deal agreed. You're welcome. Just as I was finishing my dinner, first we seen Luke Edwards of The Telegraph saying deal agreed. Then we seen Ben Jacobs, deal agreed. And now we've got Fabrizio Romano with the here we go. Ladies and gentlemen, Alexander Isak is going to become a Liverpool player. What we have to figure out is the final number. One says 130, one says 125, but either way, there has been an agreement tonight. Fabrizio Romano said, major breaking, Isak to Liverpool, here we go. After that, Ben Jacobs, exclusive story, Liverpool had a £125 million fixed fee accepted this evening. And before that, Anfield Sector quoted Luke Edwards to say, breaking, Liverpool and Newcastle agree £130 million deal for Alexander Isak. Ladies and gentlemen, that's where we are at right now. And I'm ready for it. I'm ready for the apologies from all the clowns, all the bitches. I'm ready for it. Bring it on. Bring it on. Because once again, as I've said all the way through this window, we have earned our respect this summer. And most importantly, like I promised, I'm not here for the bragging. I'm here for the celebrating. We're done. Liverpool Football Club about to get their man. And I am absolutely delighted. And at first I thought, oh, hello. One person? Maybe not. But then I thought, hang on. That's Luke Edwards, the most defeatist person in this scenario. Then Ben Jacob. Then Fabrizio Romano. Now David Ornstein. So, Newcastle reached total agreement with Liverpool to sell Isak. 130 million to Newcastle with solidarity payment. 125 million cost to Liverpool. Medical to be done on Monday. Ladies and gentlemen, mission accomplished. We've got our man.
Massive day tomorrow. Transfer deadline day. Thinking to myself, yo, man. What if Newcastle just don't negotiate with Liverpool? What if Newcastle just say no? What if he stays at Newcastle? Here we go. I wanted this to at least marinate for tomorrow. But it's not tomorrow, it's tonight. Breaking news. And you know what? Fair play to Fabrizio. He got in there before Ornstein. Alexander Isak to Liverpool. Here we go. Deal agreed. Now for 130 million transfer fee. Record move for Liverpool Premier League. Record move, man. They've broken it twice. Isak on his way for medical test as a new Liverpool player after long-term deal agreed months ago. It was only Liverpool. It was always Liverpool to ask. And then David Ornstein here says Newcastle reached total agreement with Liverpool to sell Alexander Isak. Deal for 25-year-old worth 130 million with solidarity. 125 million cost Liverpool. Medical to be done on Monday for a deadline day switch for. I cannot believe it, bro. I swear down, man. I cannot believe it, bro. This is dark, man. I don't know what to say, bro. I'm fuming. I feel sick. I feel drained. I can't sleep tonight, guys. I'm out of here. Peace, man. Take care.
Now what? Huh? I've spent the last 2 months being gaslit by rivals. I've spent the last week longer being gaslit by everyone on price tags and shit like this. And now we drag it across the entirety of YouTube. The whole platform, other than Liverpool fans, have spent the last 2 months gaslighting us about Isak. And guess what? Isak has a red. This is the Arsenal pack. This is the content creators who said it's 150 million or nothing pack. This is the Ashraf and Mo gaslighting pack. Where are all the rivals? Guys, Isak is not going to happen. Isak is not going to happen, chat. What will Liverpool do with Ekitike? What will Liverpool do with Ekitike by himself? They need depth. They need depth. Crazy, right? You're all finished. I told you from the start. Believe. I told you Isak will be a red. And guess what? It's 2:32 a.m. local Jordanian time. And I'm live to talk about Isak. Hey. Give me a striker from Sweden. Give me a striker from Sweden. We are going to cook everyone. We are gonna cook everything. We are destroying every single person in this league. Isak, lad? Alexander Isak? Isak, it's finally happened. It's finally happened. And what did Fabrizio tweet? He only wanted Liverpool. Bomba clat. Incredible scenes of glorious emotion. Oh, God, it's finally happened.
Guys, it's midnight. No, I'm sorry. It's midnight. You can't drop a British transfer record at midnight. I'm off to bed. I'm tucked in. I'm warm. I'm all cozy. Ready for the big day tomorrow, the deadline day. All the bombers could drop. All of the headline acts could drop. And you got me out here rising at midnight on a Sunday, a day of rest, by the way. Incredibly disrespectful for this Isak transfer breaking news. It's selfish. It's selfish now. And this is partly the reason why I want this transfer window to end. It's just pure selfishness. There's no care or consideration for others around you. It's just pure lashing out now. Recklessness, I'll call this. This is what it is tonight. David Ornstein breaks. Newcastle United reached total agreement with Liverpool Football Club for Alexander Isak, £130 million. British transfer record. After beating Arsenal in the afternoon, 1-0, super sensational Szoboszlai free kick from range, moment of magic, moment of individual brilliance. Liverpool break the bank for Isak. Now, we knew that this deal was going to come true, but it needed to be confirmed. It needed to be clarified and completely out there in the open. And now it is. They signed Voldemort as the replacement Newcastle a few days ago for 80 million euros. And now Liverpool have taken their main man. And Isak can thank the heavens.
Here to bring some updates, of course, on Liverpool's transfer deadline day. Potential activity with some major news dropping with Alexander Isak. According to David Ornstein of The Athletic, after our good friend Dave O.C. Copy, I think he gave Dave a shout out in his tweet to David, says talks regarding Alexander Isak's potential move from Newcastle to Liverpool are ramping up ahead of tomorrow's transfer deadline. Newcastle have been proceeding with the scenario planning in recent days under the impression that the move will happen. Their hope is that a deal reaches around £130 million. There is no guarantee that Liverpool will hit that number. Elsewhere, Craig Hope, North East reporter for the Daily Mail, of course, says all information suggests that an agreement will be reached between Liverpool and Newcastle for the sale of Alexander Isak. Liverpool apparently wanting to pay 120 million, Newcastle after 130, so maybe something to be done there in terms of the fee. We'll find out what that ends up being. It does look like now, Newcastle have kind of accepted that this one is going to happen. And now it's a case of getting a fee agreed and that kind of stuff. If you'd have said that to me at the start of the summer, Liverpool are going to sign Isak, I thought it was a bit of a pipe dream. I always presumed for a while that Newcastle's owners would refuse to sell him. And that was the messaging for a while, wasn't it? And then Alexander Isak has effectively taken everything into his own hands. He's gone on strike. He's done everything he can to get the move. And listen, I know some people don't like it. And I get that, it wouldn't be nice if it was happening to you. But if you're Alexander Isak, you're probably thinking at the end it's justified the means.
It is actually happening. The long, drawn-out, protracted transfer saga is actually over. I cannot believe it. Liverpool have agreed a deal to sign Alexander Isak. This is enormous. I cannot believe that this is actually happening. One of the biggest transfers in Premier League history is actually going to happen. This is a British transfer record. Liverpool are breaking their transfer record twice In the same summer, they are doing their best to secure dynasty. They are doing their best to secure legacy. They are doing their best to make history. And they have backed Arne Slot. Arne Slot deserves a backing. You look at what he did when he came into Liverpool. You look at what he did building on that Klopp era. You look at what he did winning the league in his first season. Marrying up his version and vision of Dutch control. A slower tempo, but marrying it up with Jurgen Klopp's approach, which was all rock and roll. And I cannot believe that this has actually happened now. This is up there with Robin van Persie leaving Arsenal to go and sign for Manchester United and take the league to Manchester United that year. He won the league for Manchester United. That is the significance of that signing. This is up there with Ashley Cole from Arsenal to Chelsea. This is up there with Fernando Torres from Liverpool to Chelsea. This is enormous. This is a moment. Sometimes in football you just have to take a moment, sit back and acknowledge that you are witnessing history. Alexander Isak, one of the most talented and prodigious talents in world football, has just joined the champions. Alexander Isak has shown the world that you can get out of a contract with...
Well, the world's worst kept secret is official. Alexander Isak is a Liverpool player. Now, if you're just waking up to this, I'm releasing this in the morning because I'm watching it live. Fabrizio, here we go. David Ornstein talking about it. The bomba, as they call it. So if you're watching this in the morning, you just woke up, you just wiped your eyes, you looked at your phone. You also see an Ornstein bomba and Fabrizio. Isak is going to be a Liverpool player. Now, look, £130 million fixed fee. No add-ons, no this clause or that clause, straight Mueller. Straight money, no wasting time. That's what Liverpool are on. And do you know what? Fair play. But at the end of the day, this just means one thing. There can't be no discussion about who is the favourite to win the Premier League this season. Liverpool must win the Premier League. There's not even a debate. They have broken the transfer window twice. They have broken the transfer record twice in one window. That is incredible, especially after winning the Premier League. What more can you ask for if you're a Liverpool fan? You just win the Premier League and your board go and get you Hugo Ekitike, Florian Wirtz, and Alexander Isak to your attack. Huh.
They've done it. They've actually gone and done it. And you know what? Richard Hughes, Michael Edwards, the summer window they've had, you might as well give them a statue outside of Anfield. Alexander Isak to Liverpool, here we go. It felt like it was going to happen, but nobody knew for 100% sure if it was going to happen. This is the guy that Newcastle were like, not for sale, untouchable. This is the guy that just seemed impossible to get. Liverpool went and got Ekitike. I thought that meant Isak's completely off. They shut the door to Isak. Newcastle were like, not for sale. It sucks as a Manchester United fan. I want number 21. I want number 21 before Liverpool. I feel like the one thing we have left is having the most Premier League titles. It's now the joint most. Liverpool, they're going to get 21.